we're going to ask for volunteers to role play with me in front of everybody. Now, those of you that might be a little hesitant, if you're wondering whether or not you want to do it, I just want you to know in advance, just want you to know it's going to be horrible. We need 3 volunteers. All right, your hand went up first. You and you. All right, so you guys are going to get a slight amount of information that they do not have. I'm going to go through the same role play with all 3 people, put them in the same situation, say pretty much exactly the same thing. I'm going to use 3 different voices with each person. My choice of voice will change how their brain operates. It's an involuntary response. I'm going to reach in to their brain and speed it up or slow it down or send it sideways at will. I will take each person through this. I will start with the assertive's voice. Those of you that have read the book know that we believe there are 3 types. Fight, flight, make friends, from the caveman days. So I'm going to start with the assertive voice. It will cause them to be combative. Then I'm going to switch to the infamous late night FM DJ. It will slow their brain down. It's an involuntary response. Then I'm going to switch to the accommodator's voice, the happy smiling voice. Their brain will kick up instantly. Now, what you're going to begin to learn about the neuroscience rules is the neuroscience rules are always rules. It always has this effect on everybody, regardless of gender or ethnicity. Understanding something is also understanding what's not being said. What I didn't promise you is the degree of impact it will have. And with all the skills that we teach you, it will always have a certain effect. The degree of impact will vary. You will see this effect on each one of these people. They will all react to different degrees. Some of them will be extremely pronounced. Some will be almost not discernible. The takeaway there for the lesson for you when you implement skills, if you don't see it have the impact that you've seen it have on others, you say, oh, it failed, it didn't work. No, it didn't fail, you need more of it. So the difference between type of impact and degree of impact. And we'll be talking a lot about a lot of those things. So I will use all 3 voices with all 3 people. Please look for the differences in how their brain works. You know, that'll be indicated by their nonverbals. Their voice will change, their body language will change. Body language postures that they adopt will affect how their brain thinks. If you pay attention to just that, you'll get enough takeaways. They'll all do a lot of good things. Did I leave anything out?
No, the only other thing that I wanted to add, when he's in the assertive voice, there will be pressure, there will be stress that is induced on the participant. Going back to what I said earlier about the discomfort that negotiations causes, you watch how it manifests itself in each of the 3 individuals, especially when he's in the assertive voice. They're going to be taught or told explicitly what they cannot negotiate with him about, and watch how quickly at least one will violate the rule and immediately jump into problem solving for an item that's prohibited. That's what we do when we are under stress and pressure. Some people are willing to violate policy, rules, and laws just to get out from under that discomfort. So pay particular attention to that when he's in the assertive voice.
All right, this is the scenario. I'm a bad guy, bank robber trapped in a bank. You're the law enforcement hostage negotiator that's going to talk me in. You don't know how many bank robbers there are. You don't know how many hostages we have. All you know is you and your colleagues have the bank surrounded. It's your job to talk me out. You have 4 restrictions. There are 4 things you cannot do. Please feel free to take notes should you choose to do so. The 4 things you cannot do. You cannot give me weapons. You can't give me transportation. You cannot give me drugs or alcohol. And there's no exchange of hostages. You know, like exchange of hostages, you can't offer to come in if I let people out. No one comes in, people only come out. When we start, we will simulate being over the phone. You'll say ring, ring, I'll answer, and we'll begin. When you're ready, say ring, ring.
Ring, ring.
I need a car in 60 seconds or she dies.
How do you expect me to do that?
You put a car right out front, you put it directly in front of the bank, I come out, I leave. That's how you do it.
Who am I speaking with?
I have no intention of telling you that. You've got 55 seconds.
How do we negotiate if I'm not aware of the safety of the hostages?
You will find out the safety of the hostages as soon as I leave the bank.
Where's your leverage if you take out my hostages?
My leverage is I'm going to start killing people right away if you don't put that car out front, so you've got 50 seconds.
What are you looking for?
Are you not listening to me?
I think that we need to get on
Did
it.
you hear me tell you I wanted a car? Now you have 45 seconds.
I heard you.
All right, so you know I need a car. Yes or no?
I understand that you need a vehicle.
Fine, yes or no? 43 seconds.
How do you expect me to get a vehicle that quickly for you?
So you can get me a vehicle if you have enough time. Perfect. You've just agreed to give me a vehicle.
No, we can figure out a way to do that if you give me some proof of life.
I have no intention. I'm going to give you proof of death in 35 seconds if you don't put a car up front.
I'm just not sure that we can do it that quickly.
So you can do it.
I think that if we get
You
going,
made it sound like the only problem is time.
I think that's the only problem with a lot of things.
So you can give me a car.
I think there's a potential to provide you.
You have 30 seconds to provide the car.
How
Either
about
you
you give
can-
me something and then we can work it out?
No. I'm giving you 30 seconds.
I just don't see how we're going to get anywhere with this kind of adversarial relationship.
Then I'll start throwing bodies out the front door. I'm just start killing away every minute if you want. You got 30 seconds.
How do I know that you're not going to kill if I get you the vehicle?
Because I'll be gone.
I just don't think we're negotiating here.
You want me to kill her right now? I'll kill her right now. But it doesn't matter to me. I got other people.
Is that your goal, to and have this end in bloodshed?
If necessary, it's your call.
Can you at least tell me your name?
No.
It seems like this is the only resolution, is us coming in.
All right, we're going to stop there. Nice job. Nice job.